And my name is Lalo.
And don't forget to subscribe down below, like this video, comment down below any ideas you guys want to see for the next videos. And for today, we're going to be doing the how we met, because a lot of people were requesting that video from our Q&A.
I forgot to introduce Melanie. We're like Anna and Lalo, and who's this little girl?
Like, no one introduced me.
You're supposed to say, Mom, be like, hey, at least scream at us, be like, I'm down here. What the heck?
I'm down here.
Say hi. Look, Melanie. Look up. Look up.
Okay, so let's get started on how we met. You want? Oh.
We already started the video and you're already tired? Dormilón.
Okay, so the first thing of how we met is we actually met at my cousin's baby shower.
Thanks.
The reason why we met was because my cousin we met at her baby shower, of course, but the daddy of her baby was Lalo's cousin. So that night, no one of his cousin's family was coming until the end. That's when his family came, and that's where we met. And
llegamos a barrer nomás.
yeah, literally everyone was leaving when they got there. And not gonna lie to you guys, we literally didn't even cross hands or nothing. We didn't talk that whole night. But my cousin did tell me that he wanted to ask me to dance. And a little hint, I don't know if some of you guys can relate, but when someone tells me that someone's gonna ask me to dance, or like someone's gonna like do something to me or gonna ask me something, I get a little nervous. I don't know if you guys do that, because she told me and I got so shy that every time he stood up from his chair, I would go inside the house for he would ask me to dance. And that's how the whole night went. And then some days passed and he sent me a friend request and we started chatting and stuff. And then we were like that for a good week.
First time, yeah.
Yeah, for a good week we were texting. And then my dad is a very strict man. So when my cousin had planned for me to go to her house for we could have like for we could see each other and stuff. And then I was nervous because he had asked me out through text in that week. And I told him that I prefer it be in person. Like, hey, can we see each other? And then ask me out in person. Like, I think it's more romantic. So when I was going to her house, I already immediately was so scared because I know he was gonna ask me out because he's been waiting for it. Stop moving. And then
Cut.
okay, so like,
yeah, guys, technically we were gonna meet up, and you know it was planned for her cousin to get her, and then I'll go to her cousin's house.
yeah.
Technically my cousin's house.
To like fast forward it, that relationship didn't work out because we didn't
have that much good communication.
No, it was too soon. He asked me out, like, we just knew each other for a week. Like we didn't know a lot about each other, so it didn't work out. Okay. I broke up with him, so I broke up with him, and I told him that I was gonna focus on my studies. We didn't talk anymore. Blah blah blah. So we ended up like not talking for like maybe a year and a half or a year. I think a year. Yeah, a year.
A year.
Yeah, a whole ass year we didn't talk, and then
whole 29.
Yeah.
18.
And then from there, guys, we actually like saw each other again on my baby niece's. You know how I told you guys about that baby shower?
The same baby, the girl that had the baby shower was having her first birthday.
So yeah, it was like a whole year, as you guys can see, because we met on her baby shower, and now we're seeing each other again on her first birthday. Thereon, we saw each other, and everyone was like, oh my God, Anna, are you nervous? You're going to see your ex now, this and that. And I was like, I ain't tripping. Like, I was like, I don't have nothing to hide. I don't have to be scared of seeing him. Like, our families are connected already, and we're going to see each other no matter what. So I wasn't tripping. And then that day happened, and we didn't really interact. Well, fast forward, my dad didn't like Lalo at
At
all.
all.
And I was talking to someone else at the same time as Lalo because me and the other guy weren't anything, and me and Lalo weren't anything. So like
Talking.
they were just
Normally.
friends. Lalo was my friend. The guy was my friend, and so I told Lalo everything was normal. But the bad thing was that my dad was against my relationship with Lalo because my dad said give the other guy a chance instead of Lalo because you already gave Lalo a chance. So don't talk to him anymore. If the relationship didn't work out the first time, it's definitely not gonna work out the second time. And I was like, yeah, but me and Lalo been talking, it's not. And my dad hated him. Like he's like, no, you're not gonna date him. You're gonna date the other guy. And
Dun, dun, dun.
I was devastated because I didn't want to date the other guy. Like I wanted to date Lalo, but I'm very sticky that I did everything behind my dad's back, and I literally chose Lalo and stuff over the other guy, and I stopped talking to the other guy without my dad knowing. And I had a plan that my cousin's 15 was coming, and so
It was your idea, huh? It was your idea.
no.
It was your idea.
My cousin's 15 was coming, and she needed damas. Like, I didn't choose Lalo; they chose Lalo for me.
Nah. She
Yes,
was like, I want him.
No, Lalo, Ceci had said.
Quiero ese papi, ne?
Oh. No, Ceci had said, okay, Anna with Lalo and Jackie with Jaime and stuff like that. But what my dad didn't like was that Lalo was my chambelán. Stop. Sácate la mano, Melanie. She's hollow eating that mouth.
The mouth?
Oh.
The finger.
Her finger. So, you want to add anything on how it went from there? Of the quince?
Oh, the quince. Oh, after the quince, everything was like, it was the weirdest thing. Like, when we would see each other, like, we were shy, but at the same time, it was so weird because we knew each other. And, like, the moves they made us do, like, the one where you had to sit on my knee, you didn't want to sit on. Like, there was a gap. There was a gap in between my knee
like...
and your ass. Like, she would, like, literally, well, not force herself, but yeah, technically force yourself not to sit down on my knee. Because she was like, should I sit on it? Should I not? Mientras allá the other chambelanos were like, sas. I mean, the damas. like, plántala aquí, sas.
Yeah, guys. And
Déjalo
from there,
caer de rayo.
if you guys know, like, Lalo literally, he didn't want to ask me out anymore. Huh.
Nah, I did.
He did, but he wasn't.
I
wanted to go out with him. I
just didn't want to rush
I wasn't desperate, but like I wanted him.
I didn't
want
to rush things at like the beginning, like the first time. I didn't want to rush things.
Yeah, because I told him that he rushed it when we broke up. So.
Cause fuck, man, if you rush things, like it don't turn out good.
No, guys, don't rush it. The way my mom would tell me things was that it was a perfect person, but at the wrong time. I don't know if you guys can understand that, but the way I see it was that it was really sad because I really liked him a lot, and like I didn't want to let him go, but I was getting in the way of my studies, and I was failing, and I wasn't gonna graduate. So it was either graduating college or being with him. So I decided graduating. I mean high school. I said college, huh? I catch my mistake like a minute later.
Ole, retrasada.
Oh my god. But yeah, guys, he ended up asking me out May 2nd of 2017.
The day
I think
before.
it was like 4 days before the quince.
Not even 4 days. It was
yeah,
like the
it
day
was May
before.
2nd and the party was May 6th. 4 days.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay.
So from there we literally like.
Salud, mama.
But from there we literally were like, I told my cousin I wanted to go out with him, and he asked me out May 2nd. We've been so happy after that. Did we have drama? No.
Yeah. So there's.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
There is sometimes drama, but.
Like what?
Personal things.
Yeah. But I really wanted to be with him because, no matter or not, Lalo's a very hardworking man. Like, I'm the type of girl that doesn't like when they buy me things at all.
Me quita el dinero y se va. Nah, just kidding.
No, I don't.
Just kidding, guys.
And he's a very hardworking man. He's like, oh, he's a very hardworking man, and it's like it hurt me to let him go because he's so nice. He's a hardworking man. He treats a girl right, and he's like from the guys how they were before. I want her to be cute, and you're ruining the life.
I'm just kidding. Chill.
Oh my god. And then from there, we just spent every day together. It was hard because he was really young and his parents didn't let him like come that much.
Me agarró tiernito, guys, over here. She wanted a young buck.
What do you mean young? I'm young too.
What? You were what? You were 18 and I was 17? When we barely started dating? Yeah? Uh-huh, because you're a year older than me.
Okay, whatever. No one has to know that.
Trying to be cougar.
Oh my god.
Nah, just kidding.
And then from then on, when we were a year, I don't know how to explain this, but when we were a year, we wanted to get married, but we didn't know if our family was going to approve. And Lalo made the biggest mistake of his life.
What did I do?
He didn't tell his parents we were going to get married. Like, he literally didn't tell them we were going to get married. When we were a year of boyfriend and girlfriend, he asked me to marry him. And, you guys, he didn't tell his parents. And
She told their parents and everything. We were making the fiesta already and everything. And then, like...
Yeah, my parents were so for it. They're like, congrats, mija. They helped me in everything. My parents are hardworking field workers, and I'm so proud of that. That they helped me. I had no money to do my wedding. And
my parents were just shocked.
And from there, you guys, my parents helped us out so much, like with everything. My dad bought the food. He helped pay for half of our wedding. And not only that, he paid for an extra hour of DJ. He was so helpful because everything was falling on Lalo, where he bought my wedding dress. He was helping. He was giving me money because I wasn't working yet, because I was supposed to start work in September and we're going to get married in October. And so we didn't have money, and my parents helped us out a lot. They were so helpful to the point where we're so grateful still. And it sucked that Lalo didn't tell his parents because they were really shocked.
Like I said.
He told them I think like a month before we got married, and I feel like they thought it was gonna be forced.
And then you said don't talk. And then you said don't talk. You talk over me.
Go. It's your part.
Like I said.
Go.
I told my parents today. I told my parents and tomorrow I was getting married. So they were like.
No, it was a month because they had to sign the papers. Yeah.
Well, they signed the papers. Well, I told them, but they were really shocked till this day. Sometimes they'd be like, "You got young, so married." I mean, you got married so young. Pinche trabalenguas, thing. There's none right here. They're like, you got. So what was that?
That
my parents, they just start from there. They were just.
They thought it was forced, no?
I don't even remember.
They thought that I was forcing you.
I got a memory que.
Yeah, you told me.
Te dicen una cosa ahorita y al rato ya ni sé qué me dijeron.
You told me.
For real?
Yeah. Nah, they thought that I was forcing you to get married.
You falling asleep with me?
She's all sad.
Oh yeah.
Here. Oh my baby. Oh.
She's all tired.
I know.
She hasn't slept in a fat minute. Like, she doesn't want to go to sleep. Like, we try to get her nap time and everything, but she's probably knocked out right now. But like I was saying, guys, my parents thought it was forced because it was just everything was happening so quick. I got out of school, started working. Got my first job. I started out in the field. And from there...
Okay, we're talking about your parents. How did you go into your first job?
So, my parents thought it was forced, but really it wasn't forced because, yeah, me and Anna were sure we wanted to get married. my parents were thinking, no, you don't want to get married because you're too young. My parents got married young too.
They're not even married.
Well, got together. They got together when they were very, very young too. Technically around the same age as me. Yeah, around the same age as me and Anna. And they were like, enjoy your more life. Both of you, you still got more ahead. You got still you more years ahead from you guys. You can get married later on. Enjoy your lives right now. And they were telling me all that stuff, and I was like, I told them, I was like, let me do my thing, you guys do your thing, and here we are.
She did mama's arms.
Here we are with my beautiful family, my queen, my princess. But my parents, they were in between of me getting married and not getting married, so they were like,
they were against it. Like, we appreciate them. I mean, now they're so, like, they're accepting of it already, like, so for it, that, like, I'm happy. But at the beginning, they weren't, like, I feel like they didn't want to know anything about it, our wedding.
It's because they were so shocked.
It's because Lalo's the baby. Like, he was their firstborn, so I can get, like, a mom separated from the baby is, like, the hardest thing ever.
I was the first boy out of the whole family. Because the rest of my family just got all girls. Everybody was shocked, even from my family in Mexico and everything. Everybody was shocked too. They were like, why so young? And since I'm like the first boy out of the whole family, they were shocked. So that's what made it look that way.
For a fact, we know that we're destined to be together, and we're gonna prove to our whole family that young couples can last, and like they can make it. And just because you're young doesn't mean you can't get married. We're not gonna get married all old and stuff. Like I get it if some people don't think marriage young is good. I think everyone from my family and my parents especially, for all the help that they gave us, and they treat Lalo like another son. And my parents, literally, if you ask Lalo, like, you wouldn't know, like, that he's not my mom's son. Like, that's how much my mom treats us all equally. Even though Lalo is, like, my husband, she don't treat him like he's my husband. He treats him like es su hijo, you know? And I love my family because I knew I wanted to be a mom young, and I thank God every day for the life I have, and I want to change it for the world. And I want all of you guys to know that if you're young and you're overthinking to get married, like, do it. And I want you guys to come along with us in our journey and making our family bigger, because you guys are part of our family already, and we're so grateful for all you guys, because you guys are our motivation. You guys are what we call the best support we can have. And we love you guys. Anything you want to say, babe?
Just thank you for the support, guys. The bigger we get, and
the more giveaways we're gonna be doing. For now, that's gonna be air all and stuff. And if you guys, like this video, comment down below and show some love. And thank you guys for all your support once again. And we'll see you guys until the next time. Bye.